Are you tired of month after month not getting any results in your health? Nothing's changing, but all you're doing is just keep spending money, seeing the doctor, and just getting the same suggestions, eat healthier? Well, if so, you want to watch this video, because I'm going to explain to you the 3 things that you must do to start changing your health today. And so in case you don't know me, my name is Jason Chaney, and I specialize in helping people transition to a plant-based lifestyle, which I've done so myself for 5 years. But also, I also help people to start approaching the way they're eating from a different mindset. And so this is how I show people how they can actually start getting results and change their health forever. And so let's go ahead and get into it. What are the 3 ways that you can start changing your health today? The first thing you want to do is you want to define your health. Now, I did a whole video just about defining your health. So if you did see that, just make sure you go through and look through and just type in defining your health. What is healthy? And that way you'll see that video. But you want to define your health. What does it mean for you to be healthy? What is the health that you would like to have? And also, the way you want to define it is not by saying what you don't want to have. You want to just focus on what you want to have. So I'll give you an example. When I was defining my health, and I realized I didn't want to be someone who couldn't breathe at night on their own anymore. So I wasn't focusing on, I don't want to have sleep apnea anymore. I don't want to use a CPAP machine anymore. I started focusing on what are ways that I can help myself breathe better? What are ways that I can improve my oxygen levels on my own? Those are 2 different things. A lot of times we look at them as the same, but these are 2 opposite polar ends. And you want to focus on your health that way. So define what you want to have, how you want to feel. The second thing is you have to start changing your self-image of your health. Here's the reality. We all have a self-image that we've been programmed with, what health means to us. And so most of the time these programmings come as we're aging, as from going from adolescents to adults. But the thing that we don't realize is during that whole time period as we're growing, we're seeing people get sick around us each and every day. We're seeing people going in and out of the hospitals. We're seeing people back and forth to the doctors. We see people on medications, all of these things. So we start thinking this is what healthy means. This is what our self-image of health becomes. And one of the things that doesn't help that is we're programmed even from commercials, from advertising, all of these things on a daily basis. Like if you probably just yesterday, you probably seen a commercial, ask your doctor if you're suffering from this. Do you have migraines? Do you have issues with bloating? Do you feel insecure? Like all of these things are being bombarded at us on a 24/7 basis. So we have to stop that bombardment and start realizing and start making a decision of what is the self-image that we actually want to have. And so that's the second part. And the third part goes hand in hand with the first 2. After you define your health, after you start getting your self-image, then once you have that self-image of what the health that you want, you have to start realizing what do you have to sacrifice to get that health. Like this is one of the biggest problems that a lot of us have is we don't want to sacrifice anything. We feel like, I can just keep eating the way I want. I just take a pill. A pill is never going to solve your problem unless it's the beginning of your problem. And so if the problem is dealing with our health, if it's dealing with lifestyle issues, that means we have to stop eating the same things that we have. So are you willing to sacrifice eating certain foods? Are you willing to sacrifice going to certain type of restaurants? Like what are the things that you're willing to sacrifice? If you ever read the book, The Alchemist, it talks about nothing is giving unless you cannot receive anything unless you give up something. And that's a real good principle to everything in life. If you wanted to become a doctor, you had to give up your time, you had to give up lots of money, and you had to give up lots of family functions, friends, all of those things to pursue being a doctor. If you wanted to be someone who was in the military, you gave up your freedom. You had to give up all of your human rights. Like you became a property of the United States government. That is what you sacrificed for it. Like one of the things with me, like a lot of people are like, you're just in you're 38 and you're not working anymore. You can do whatever you want. But people don't see the sacrifice I did to get that. I went to war. Like that wasn't no easy thing, seeing bombs coming down, seeing people die on a daily basis, like hearing all these atrocities, seeing the worst of humankind. And so making that sacrifice got me to where I am today. And you have to start realizing what sacrifice are you willing to make to get your health. Because if you're not willing to make a sacrifice, you will never get the health that you desire. You will only be wishing and praying for it. And riches do not respond to wishes. And we have been taught how to pray wrong. So if you want to actually start getting the results that you want, if you want to start actually getting to the health that you want, do these 3 things. And just take the time today. An action step for you today is just take the time out and write first, define what is health for you. What is the health that you desire to have? Second one is, what is the self-image that you will need to have to get that health? And then the third thing, just go ahead and write down, what are you willing to personally sacrifice so that you can ensure that you get it? This is how you can guarantee your results. If you're sacrificing fried foods, fast foods, you're going to lose weight. If you're sacrificing eating a bunch of sugar, a bunch of junk, you're going to be healthier. Like, this is proven, this is guaranteed. And really listen to me on this, because everything I'm telling you is there's nothing that I can give you to get you the health that you want. Only you can do this. Your doctor can give it to you. Your mom can give it to you. Your brother, your sister, your spouse. No one can give you the things that you desire except you. And you have to do these 3 things. Define your health. What is the self-image that you're going to need to be that health, to be that level of health? And what are you going to sacrifice to get that health? You personally. And so I hope you got value from this. Make sure you hit the like button. If you like this type of information, make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And also, if you want to be able to follow me, just hit the subscription button and subscribe to the channel below. And if you're someone and you're saying, hey, Jason, I want to start eating a little healthier. I want to start doing another thing, being a little healthier, but I just don't know how to do it. I don't have the time. I don't know how to cook very good. I don't know how to cook healthy. Well, just look below in the comments, click down below and just click there, and you can start getting your delicious vegan recipes. These are healthy recipes that you can get and you can make at home. And this is using ingredients from your local grocery store. So you're not going out, you don't have to go to Asia Town and look for a special type of tofu or seitan. These are groceries that you can find in your local grocery store. So I hope you got value from that. Have a great Wednesday and stay supercharged.